I'm the wayward. We are nearly 2 months out of D-Day. We were at the desktop together because he needed to upload a file for an application. He asked me to help. I'm the computer person, so I stood next to him and clicked Choose File. A folder popped open and my stomach dropped. Photos and videos of my stark naked AP. I recognized them before he did, but there was no hiding them before he saw. He froze. I could see the color drain from his face. I hugged him, apologized, and deleted them in front of him. He walked away. I followed, kept apologizing, told him we could go through the entire computer together, and he could see there's nothing more like that. All the while hoping and praying he won't take me up on my offer, because there were others, in several places I couldn't even remember. We were doing good on R and he was finally warming up to me. I ruined it in 2 clicks. After our son was born, he asked me to cut social media and phone usage with him while he was on leave so we could be present as a family. I refused. Picked a fight over it, actually. That should have been the reddest of flags because I was protecting a secret life. A Snapchat account I'd used to carry an emotional affair for 4 years. It started before we were married. I still let him marry me. I still bought a house with him. We had 2 kids while I told myself 100 little lies about what counted. He found that account when I left my phone upstairs. He went to grab it for me and opened it. D-Day. I will never forget the look on his face or the words I said when he confronted me. I minimized. I panicked. I said defensive, stupid things that are now etched into both of us. He read messages I wrote to another man. Things that made him feel like the life we built was a prop. He spiraled, lost control. I broke the person who trusted me most and then made him feel crazy for sensing something was wrong. We are trying to reconcile. Some days we talk and it feels possible. Some days, like today, one landmine sets us back miles. He doesn't trust me. He shouldn't. Trust won't come from promises, only from consistency over time. What I'm doing, and yes, I know this is the bare minimum after what I did, no contact with the AP period, full transparency. He has access to my phone, laptop, passwords, cloud, deleted items, everything. We're scrubbing my devices together, not just I'll handle it. I've deleted social media and I'm staying off it. I'm in individual therapy and we're doing couples work focused on betrayal. When I get an urge to hide, I say it out loud instead. When he needs space, I give it without sulking. When he needs reassurance, I give it without expecting a pat on the head for being decent. None of that undoes what I did, and none of it cancels out what he felt today when folder opened. That was my cowardice from years ago boomeranging back into our living room. I hate that I kept poison in a place we used to plan our future. I don't expect him to believe me right now. Part of him does, part of him doesn't. That's exactly where I put him, stuck between 2 realities, because I lived 2 lives. My job is to become one person again and keep showing up as her, day after day, no excuses, no secrets, no shortcuts. I'm ashamed that my first instinct at the computer was shock at being caught again, not compassion for the man beside me who has to relive this because of my choices. I'm trying to change that instinct by choosing honesty even when it hurts, and patience even when I want resolution. I want 2025 to be the year our marriage is healthier than it's ever been, but I know that only happens if I earn the right to even say our when I talk about it. Today was a reminder. There are still hidden shards from what I broke. We're going to find them, together or we're not. Either way, I'm done hiding. Update 1. We had a long, calm talk last night that ended with a sentence I wasn't ready for. I want paternity tests. I felt my stomach fall through the floor. I know how we got here after 2 months, the folder that popped up on the desktop. I started crying. He stayed emotionless and said he wants to confirm just in case, so his brain would stop torturing him with what ifs. Our oldest is 4 years old. If the test came back negative, is he just going to walk away? How does he think that's going to work out? I know the kids are his. I have never slept with anyone else around the conception dates. What I had was an emotional affair that lived online. It was messages, late-night fantasies, photos and videos I never should have taken or sent. It was intimacy I owed my husband and gave to someone else's screen. That is ugly and it broke his trust. But it does not change biology. and he is and will always be their father, even if not biologically. He said the relationship started before we were married. I kept it going through big milestones: wedding, home, pregnancies. I hid it in the communal computer in plain sight. I argued to keep social media when he asked us both to step back after our son was born. From his side, my word has not been reliable, and paternity is not a place where you can take it on faith after everything I've already lied about. I told him I'll do the tests. He can pick the lab. I'll sign whatever releases he needs, and I'll cover the cost. We agreed we're not telling the kids anything. There's no reason to drag them into adult panic. We'll make it a quick appointment and keep their world steady. I hate that my first instinct was to defend myself with, but it was only emotional. I know how minimizing that sounds when you're the one who's been lied to. I'm not trying to shrink the damage or get a pass. I'm trying to explain why I am not afraid of a paternity test, because I know the truth. If taking these tests lets him sleep, then we take them. He asked me if there was any chance, drunk night, travel, anything, that could contradict what I'm saying. Number. I didn't meet the AP in person around the date of conception. Yes, there were some physical encounters for a while before that, but I spared him the details of them. I just told that I betrayed my marriage in 1,000 messages and images, and I'm ashamed of all of it, but I did not cross the physical line. I'm trying to hold two truths at once. One, I'm heartbroken he even has to ask, because it shows how thoroughly I wrecked the ground under him, and two, he's not wrong to need this. Both can be true. I can hate that we're here and still respect that this is part of earning safety back. I know some of you will say paternity tests are standard after this kind of betrayal. Sitting on this side of it, I finally understand why. It isn't about gotcha. It's about not being forced to live with a fear that has a clear answer. I'm still hopeful about us, even on nights like this. We had a genuinely good conversation the day before, and then this ripped the scab again. That's our reality right now. Good moments, then landmines. I caused the minefield. He's their dad. I know it. Soon he won't have to take my word for it. And maybe, just maybe, that's one brick we can set back into the foundation. Final update. Tess came back. He's the biological father of both kids. Just as I suspected, it was a major relief after being on edge for 2 weeks. We had about 2 quiet weeks after that. He slept better. The house felt less tense. I thought we'd turned a corner. Last night he thanked me for doing the tests, then said he wants a divorce. Calm, matter-of-factly. He said the results closed one fear, but the trust is still gone. Years of lies, secrecy, and that stupid folder. He won't rebuild romantic trust, and he doesn't want to drag this out. I'm shattered, but I'm not fighting him. We'll use mediation, put our house in the market, keep the kids' feelings first. Avoid drama. Just 2 homes, same parents. Lesson I can't dodge. Only emotional still blew up our marriage. A lab can confirm paternity, but it can't restore trust. I'll stay in therapy, stay transparent, co-parent well, and accept his boundary. How I wish things were different.